Hi, my name is Maria. Welcome to another episode of In a Nutshell, sponsored by Higher Power Raw Foods. And every week we bring a recipe that's plant-based, vegan, and organic. So this week we're going to do cranberry apple walnut balls, also known as Cran-Apple balls. Just kidding. Anyway, it's a simple recipe, doesn't require any dehydration, so it just requires a food processor. And then you can just put this in there and then roll the balls up and put them in the refrigerator to get firm. So let's get started. We're going to start with 3 cups of walnuts, which is equivalent to 9 ounces of organic, and we've also sprouted them, so they have been soaked overnight, rinsed thoroughly, and then they go into dehydration for 3 days. So this is 9 ounces. I'm going to throw that in there. And then we've already gone ahead and chopped the dried apples. So we have, this is a cup and a half, equivalent to 3 ounces, if you can believe that. But they're light, you know, like paper. So 3 ounces of the dried apples. It looks like a lot in this little bowl. And next we have 3/4 of a cup of cranberries, and it's about 3 ounces. And I use the unsweetened dried cranberries, so that's a nice, it gives it a little tartness in this mixture. And then I used about 1/2 of a cup of coconut sugar, and it is the raw Coconut Secrets coconut. And now we're just going to blend this all up. And I'm going to also put in the tablespoon of cinnamon. Okie dokie. Let's just put this on, get it rolling, mix it up. Okay, that looks pretty good. And now I'm going to put in, this is about a third to a 1/2 a cup of dates. And I'm going to break it up in here so it blends easier and quicker. And I just use, well, we buy this in 40-pound boxes, and I just, so it's just paste. But you can, medjool dates or bari dates, pitted of course, you don't want the pits in here. That would be the pits. Anyway, so we're going to just blend that up. Okie dokie. And next we have the coconut oil, and I use the Dua, which is a raw coconut oil. And I'm going to take this, and this is about 1/2 of a cup, and it's about 3.5 ounces. And I'm going to go and I'm going to blend 1/2 of this amount, and then check the consistency, because it needs to be able to roll easier. So let's just check this out. Do a little bit. Alright. So it's looking pretty good, but it could use the rest of this, so I'm going to throw it in there. You don't want them to be too oily, and yet you want them to stick together, so it's a process. You just have to, you might even need to add a little more if it isn't working for you. Depends too, our dried apples are really dry. Some apples are not as dry, so you might have to adjust things. Yep, that looks good. Perfect. See how easy this recipe is? Now you just need to roll it. So now we're going to just roll those. You can see the consistency is really nice. It holds together well. The walnuts also help because they obviously give a little oil to the blend. And I'm just weighing these at 1.2 ounces. It's just because I'm a little neurotic that way. But also, if I sell these at the farmer's market, I want it to be perfect for my customers. So this is what it looks like when it's rolled. And you can see how easy that is. So the next step would be to refrigerate it for a few hours. You know, just check it after an hour and see if it's hard enough for, you know, they are going to hold together, but they're just nice and firm when they're refrigerated. So I would recommend that. But you can take these to a party, and it's another little treat for, as I mentioned, your kids. So we have a new program at Higher Power Raw Foods. If you want to check us out, we have a reward program now. We wanted to offer some things to you. So check us out at higherpower.biz, and you'll see in the bottom right hand corner a button that you click for rewards program, and it tells you all about it. So like us on Facebook. Love to hear from you, and thanks so much for your encouragement, your support, and your compliments. We really have appreciated that. Have a great week, and blessings, and namaste.